Use the play fake, now to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the ground, it's Hall. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Davis will throw. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Hawaii! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grab behind the lines. It's Hall. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide receiver going in motion. Davis looking to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Runs through the tackle. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water inside.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the fullback. Creates a little room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, a first half turnover.
When one of us looks or sounds bad, we all look and sound bad. I wasn't able to sing with a drum major to wrap you up. You'll still be out there beating your damn drum. You hear me, cocksuckers? You're gonna start shooting me perfect 400s. And he says he is not his mother. Fuck out of my sight before I demolish you. When one of us looks or sounds bad, we all look and sound bad. I wasn't able to sing with a drum major to wrap you up. You'll still be out there beating your damn drum. You hear me, cocksuckers? You're gonna start shooting me perfect 400s. And he says he is not his mother. Fuck out of my sight before I demolish you. When one of us looks or sounds bad, we all look and sound bad. I wasn't able to sing with a drum major to wrap you up. You'll still be out there beating your damn drum. You hear me, cocksuckers? You're gonna start shooting me perfect 400s. And he says he is not his mother. Fuck out of my sight before I demolish you.
We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Dad, if you was to go back and talk to your own self at high school, what would that be? Put on a card.
And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Falcons offense will go to work first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Finds his man, it's Tuggle. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Jaden, so if a girl is attacking you, do you see her
Now
as
a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
You don't get a girl.
Motion from the back. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Winfield. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Another one of those fucking shit.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Grab near the marker is Allen. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
$10
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Give to the big fullback. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Winfield. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the fullback. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Davis will throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Fullback's got it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds space on the right. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gives to the fullback. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Run it with the fullback. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll sneak it. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. Davis looking to pass. It's complete on the right side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Pulls it in. It's home. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Mario is deeply involved in this. Okay? Deeply involved in this man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
About it, though, it was like a short clip.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the backfield. It's home. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
We have to go into.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
Demonic activity.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
This is where it's right here.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Davis will throw. He's got the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Takes the handoff. It's Hall. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Looking to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hawaii! And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Another look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of the...
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Gets the back moving. Find some fresh air. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the big fullback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Falcons come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Johnson wants to throw it. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your game.
The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Hall. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Fighting off the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Davis looking to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. He's there to make the stop, and not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. From the gun. Trying to pull his way out. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Falcons.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well, and they need to keep that up here on this drive.
Definitely, and they get the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to enormous swings.
Davis will throw. Looking down the middle. It's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Right on the money. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Rainbow Warriors once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Warriors! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel.
There he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Handoff to the fullback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia State is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UMass. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's a heat. Got a man. It's Norton. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Davis looking to pass. He's got it. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And the Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. They just keep firing. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. The Falcons are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sticks it in his belly. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Davis will throw. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got a little space. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it out. It's Knox. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Falcons will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, and when you go dime, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. The give to the fullback. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Johnson wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Tuggle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. They get to him as he throws. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a to down that. The bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Offense in an empty set. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on the
rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The give to the fullback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. To the air, it's locked. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. The Falcons line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And now this offense will take the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. Complete on the comeback. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
So now it's second and long. The play action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got his man downfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Falcons in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Working that left side now.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Falcons have this offense rolling. Back to throw, it's locked. Got his man.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Falcons have it in scoring position on first and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Falcons. And that one will give him the lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to James Matt.
Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The big fullback's got it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's locked. Looking to get it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And something good. And on this next possession, you got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the will change the call. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. He's looking to pass. And he just throws it away on 4th down. I wonder if he lost track of the downs there. The Rainbow Warriors buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Motion from the wide receiver. Davis looking to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's dragged down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Sends it back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Winfield. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Winfield. Still on his feet at the 45. Touchdown, Falcons. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's McClure. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Falcons are threatening in the red zone. Give to the fullback. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Johnson looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He's got his man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Throws to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Davis will throw. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Off the play fake on 1st down. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down
pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And this quarterback now is throwing for almost 450 yards. That is a lot of throws. That's a lot of success, just chewing up yards left and right. Have a day, young fella.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Can't get him to the ground. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Running back searching for a hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Rainbow Warriors line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Give to the big fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Finds a tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll go to the fullback. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fullback's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Falcons are flying down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Run it with the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. With the catch, it's Allen. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in lock.
Things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Air Force's offense will take the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to pass. It's locked. Got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Navy's offense will take the field for the first time. On the ground, it's Hodges. Turning it on. Picks up the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Reading the option, it's Woodson. And he probably should have left that one with the back, as he is just smashed in the backfield. They'll run it from the gun. Sweet cut there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on third down. Off the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Throwing right. That's caught. It's Winfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They're working that left side. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Kick is in the air. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Quarterback will keep it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. To the air, it's Woodson. Scrambling away.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Winfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to swing it on second down. A strike downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Falcons will hustle to the line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The give to the big fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's locked. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Falcons will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. And Navy will go back on the attack. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and short, looking for it on the read. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. The short hands. It's Vaughn. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cadets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Navy will have to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's McClure. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, this guy struggled the last time out. He knew he had to get back in the film, get back to the practice field, and work on some things. And I think he did some good work because he's already thrown for more yards in this 1st quarter than he did his last time out.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Quarterback on the keeper. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down. Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Harris. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Oh, better look out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner will be knocked down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw, it's locked. It's complete to the right. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on 1st down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Handoff to the fullback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Sticks it in his belly. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Just drives in between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The option look. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will have to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Looking to throw, it's locked. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcon. Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Leonard. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Navy offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. Use the play fake, down a throw. Catch in the middle, it's Albright. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Makes his man miss. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Off play action. Using the quick game. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. To throw, it's Woodson. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. To the ground to try to move the chains. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rogers. Breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. With the run on 1st and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Nestled just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Dropping back, it's locked. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught behind the line. It's Tuggle. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. The give to the fullback. Got room to work. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Just enough time to get off one more snap. The give to the fullback. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Falcons will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Navy will go back on the attack. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Looking for a man. It's Woodson. The sure hands. It's Hutchinson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking for a gap. It's Hodges. There he goes. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. A designed run for the quarterback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The cadets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Navy will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And the Falcons moving quickly to the line. The big fullback's got it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Give to the fullback. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the fullback. Breaks the tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football offense. Very lucky to get that football back.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Woodson. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Navy will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He takes it at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Fullback's got it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the fullback. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to sneak it. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Goes to the option. Quick toss. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on 3rd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move and looking deep. Finds a spot in the middle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Finds his target down the middle. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Bring in the heat. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And the Falcons decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll send the back in motion. Trying play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. On the option. Just away for more. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Motion from the back. Now on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Give to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Cadets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. He'll pull it on the read. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Makes the catch. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipmen. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. But this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. The home team is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The Owls have taken what this defense has given them, and they've taken their shots. It's one reason why that coordinator is such a hot name. They're trailing by 14 to Kennesaw State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Tuggle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Johnson looking to throw. He rifles one deep down the middle. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He goes down. Short return. A play to get the football back. And here comes the Navy offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride. He'll try to take it back. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Touchdown, Navy! A great catch and run for 6.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. Knocks it through, and they take the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Run it with the fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air, it's locked. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Turning it on! Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Navy will try to use every second on this clock. Quarterback on the keeper. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Welcome to beautiful Falcon Stadium at the foot of Rampart Range in Colorado Springs, home of the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, against the 18th ranked team, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumster. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship Trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moffitt. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense is up first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Rams are on the move here. Back to pass. It's Brown. That pass is caught.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quick completion to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. The Rams have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the receiver's got it.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Air Force's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Locke. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the Falcons will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now we run a draw play. That run moves the ball across the 35. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's sure hand. It's Brown. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And the Rams will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And he's got it at 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Punt over the middle. It's Tuggle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. To the air. It's Locke. Sure hands. It's Tuggle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd and short. A play action looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the Falcons begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try and run it with the fullback. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Colorado State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. We give it to the big fullback here. Good quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. To throw. It's locked. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. They feed the fullback this time. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. Conference championship pressure. They just grind away. Beautiful execution. Methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Grab behind the line, it's Dupree. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Short loss on the play, sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They start with an RPO. A quick pass to the right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's locked. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a 1st down. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. He's got the 1st and still going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. The Falcons are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
2nd down, looking to throw it. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Red kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass Pass complete. It's second down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the catch downfield. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Rams will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Locke. They'll try a pass here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab. It's Tuggle. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Falcons line up on 1st and 10 now. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return. Set at the 39. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Brown. That's caught. It's Dupree. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Now it's second down here. looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, drops to throw. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. Touchdown, Colorado. Defense. Points.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to throw. It's locked. Pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Here's the second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Tuggle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Snags with a good throw. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Hold it. Okay.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shot.
First half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Brown. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Grab by the receiver. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. Looks like one more play here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, big expectations for this Mountain West Championship, and it has not disappointed. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Mountain West Championship.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers. A couple of them in the first half. And looking for a man deep down the left side. And his first throw here is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Falcons looking to run some tempo here. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep down the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That completion makes it second and short. Throwing off play action. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off a deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. He hands it off from the gun. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the... One. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch made, gets the foot down, but there's no gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. To throw, it's Brown. Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has it, off and running. Touchdown, Air scoops. A huge defensive score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Moffitt. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. It's a quarterback keeper. And tackled after a small pickup there. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Rams. To put them on top now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The tight end has got it. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field. It's locked. And it's caught. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. 1st and 10 play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. QB decides to keep it here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Falcons will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Let's it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. They try to sneak it for the first.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Makes the catch, it's Brown. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Oh, what a move. He gets the first and still running. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Locke. The ball is hauled in. Finds room for the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. And the Falcons with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Falcons. The quarterback takes it in himself.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to get it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen? And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Rams will line up to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. Can they keep it going? Mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Looking downfield, it's locked. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Air Force. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. To the air, it's Brown. With the catch, it's Dupree. They bring him down after a short gain there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Rams will bring their punt team onto the field. And it's fielded at the 40. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. Using his legs, it's key. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackled, but 1st down. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Down the middle. It's Tuggle. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. On first down, it's play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as they come up on second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught by the receiver.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. Gets past the 35. Gets into space at the 50.
With the defense in man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. The gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Brown. Pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Grinding away with a running game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes off in a bootleg. Caught in the backfield. It's Gee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at midfield. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Falcons look to keep this drive moving. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short game. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a wide receiver screen. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now. With a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff.
to have you with us from the city of trees, Boise, Idaho. We're here at Albertson Stadium, home of the Smurf Turf, for another edition of the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Blue Raiders offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
To the air, it's Singleton. And they fail to hook up on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So Air Force's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Stokes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Stokes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Makes him talk to the hand. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to blow up. Nice job on first down stopping. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, MTSU.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. So easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Wants to throw. It's locked. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Tuggle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the option. He'll pitch it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Breaks into the open. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive. Now on first down from the 30. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Catch in the middle, it's Stokes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They need 1 yard on 3rd down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Raider! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winfield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gives it to the back on the draw. Makes it past the marker. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry up. Might as well give it to him again. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Winfield. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's locked. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll... And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's loose at the 15. And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. They go to the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Singleton. Here's the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Stokes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Gonna look downfield again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Off play action on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Looking to throw, it's locked. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pin.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of What a good job by the defense to force that play outside.
And it's tough when you're a defense and you like to play fast and aggressive. Those counter plays are usually something that's good to run at them. But if you can be smart and stay sound and stay home and understand when people start pulling your direction, forget the fakes the other way, you can stay home, be productive, get big plays like this for your defense.
Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Oh, they're after him. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got him this time. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Scanning the field, it's locked. Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's Tuggle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 15. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. You know, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Simmons. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on. Okay.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the ball's free in the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. They prevented the touchdown by falling on it, but they'll give up the deuce.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. Creates a little space. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking for a man. It's locked. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on. Okay.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Illegal touchdown. Okay.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Leaves it with the running back. Makes a man miss. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Got his man. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Las Vegas Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half in the Las Vegas Bowl.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. And that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Falcons decide to punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Singleton. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the 1st down. Punt team on the field. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Give to the fullback. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fullback's got it. He breaks the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. They'll line up for a second down play. Trying play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's locked. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. Keeps it. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Got a man. It's Stokes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Lost to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42.
I feel like it's hard to forget to cover the big fella, the tight end, the man over the middle of the field most of the time. He comes wide open. I don't know if it was a busted coverage or whatever, but he makes a big play for this offense, and the defense better take note. We got to cover the tight end.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. With the catch, it's Godfrey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Jukes his way for more. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Thanks to grab. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points. Up to add another. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Johnson wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Tuggle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. He's got his man, makes the grab.
Yeah, This is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Winfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The big fullback's got it. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. We reach the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. To throw, it's Singleton. Unloads it left. He's got it. Turning it on. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Takes the handoff. It's Simmons. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Harris. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Right down the boulevard. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Air Force.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Simmons. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Simmons. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The good news is it was complete. The bad news is not enough for the first down. Punt team headed out. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And now this offense will take the field again. Complete to start this drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Firing deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Sticks it in his belly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Extending the play. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Falcons! That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Patterson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Motion from the wideout. The give to the tailback. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. To the air, it's Singleton. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Finds his tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Got it behind the line. It's Tuggle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Falcons will punt this one away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He's got an open man. He's loose on the left. Finds some fresh air. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. They go to the draw. He's dragged down at the 12, chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Winfield. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Pulls it in. It's McClure. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. The Falcons are in the hurry-up. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. That's caught. It's Allen. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack